Hey everyone! Okay, so the other day I did a video, I recorded a video when I first got my mystery experience box, okay? I inadvertently deleted it. So it was the opening of it and everything, but I had not done it. I wanted to wait until I actually had done it before I did a full video on it. Well, I did it yesterday. So this is what the box looks like when it came. Isn't it cool? I love this box. I'm going to keep the boxes, I think, if they're this cool. And try to display them somehow because that is just too cool. Okay, so when you get the box, inside you're going to find a lot of goodies, okay? So let me try, I'm going to try to reassemble it the way that it was when I got it. So here, I'm going to move my camera down so you can see it. Alright, so when you get the box, it comes like this, okay? So it's got all these cool little things in it. And I'm going to explain to you what it's all about. This was the coolest thing. Okay, it is $35 a month. The subscription is like $29.90 something, so almost $30. And then you have to pay for shipping and handling, which is $4.90 something. So in the end, it's almost $35. Now, I'm still kind of debating if it's worth it. It depends on if you like mysteries. It depends on your budget and your, if you can afford it or not. I personally loved it, and I'm going to continue with it because it was very entertaining to me. But some people, if you don't like mysteries, of course you're not going to like it. But let me tell you the cool thing about it. But I'm going to go into everything that happened. So you get some the whole premise of this was there's this killer called the Raven out in this city that's in Louisiana. Okay. My job, I get a letter from the FBI, and it's telling me, that I need to figure out the Raven has struck again, blah, 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 okay? And he has kidnapped or he's abducted 6 people. Well, they give me 6 people, the cards for 6 people, right? So it could be any one of these people that he has abducted. So I have to my very first thing that I have to do is I have to figure out who did he abduct. Well, I do that by reading the newspaper. They give me a copy of the newspaper. Now this is where it gets fun and cool. Anytime that you see in the newspaper or even in the box a website, like for instance, there's a website on this right here. So I went to this website, yes, the internet, and information popped up about this place, right? And one of the abductees worked there. And I'm like, okay, that's interesting. But the more that you read the newspaper, then you can deduce, out of the newspaper, I deduced who could not have been abducted because there were articles in this newspaper to let me know so-and-so was here, so-and-so were there, they were out of town, blah, blah, blah. So they couldn't have been abducted because they weren't even in town or whatever, okay? So then there was a business card, so I called the number. And the number left a voicemail and gave me a clue there. And again, this card was in here, so I went to his Facebook account. And then I was able to contact him. So that is what is so cool about this box or this game, whatever you want to call this, is it's real life too. It's an open world. So if you see things, you have to do some sleuthing, Like I had to go to these places. I'm trying not to give away too much in case you want to do it, or if you have the box and you've not done it yet. I don't want to give the answer away. So once I made my deduction on who I thought was kidnapped, I had to email, per the letter, this email address and let them know who I thought it was. And I ended up being correct. And so then I went and they took me to another website for me to see the person's place and all this kind of stuff. Like, here's my badge that I'm a consulting. And these are just, it ties into the Mardi Gras thing because I had until Mardi Gras to figure out what was going on or he was going to kill the person. And then because it's the Raven, I get a copy of the Raven necklace. So I thought that was so cool. And then so here, then I get like witness reports that I needed to read. And it does come with some instructions and hints if you need a hint, and the solution if you just cannot figure it out. So they do that for you. So if you get stuck, you can know where to go. But they give you like these witness reports that you need to read. They give you a profile on the Raven. And again, this was just part of the ties into all the Mardi Gras stuff. And then they give you some evidence, like here's some evidence, and then here's the analysis from some of the stuff that they collected at the person's house. And then, so then you have puzzles that you have to complete, because that's what he wants you to do. You've got to complete these puzzles in order for the person not to be murdered. So, and you all had to do it before Mardi Gras. So I ended up doing the puzzles and getting them all correct, and then I had the major answer to the question, to the big puzzle that will help you to solve it. So once I did that, he told me I was too late. And I was like, but Mardi Gras is not over yet. How can I be too late? I'm like, when does Mardi Gras end? I don't even know. So then I had to figure out, but I still had one more chance to save the person. So out of everything that I had read and all these clues and everything like that, I had to decide, where did he go with her? And I kind of missed on that. I got everything right, and I was so close, but I made a mistake and was Googling wrong on one of the clues. And so I didn't quite put it all together. So I did get the final thing wrong. But they don't let you put that in. They just, once you think you know, you click on the thing and then it pretty much comes up with the scenario of what happened and all that kind of stuff. So, but this is evidence to this little gris bag. So, or gris, I don't know how you would say that. Gris. So is it gris or gris? I don't know. So yeah, so it was super duper fun. Sorry if some of that is so cryptic, but in case somebody wants to do it, or if you've not done it yet, I don't want to give away the ending. I don't want to give the spoilers away. But I loved it. And I loved it because of the fact that you use real world stuff. I mean, it tripped me out that I was phoning. I actually called places to get clues and stuff. Or going on the internet, going on Facebook. I mean, that was so cool to me. I just love it. And I think for the amount of, you know, like you do get some proppy stuff that you get to keep, which is cool. But just the quality alone of them, like I said, having to keep websites, because there were several websites that you had to go to that obviously they have to maintain. I'm talking about the company now, has to maintain the voicemails and all that kind of stuff. I mean, that cost money. And so, you know, you just have to look at it like, is it worth it? You know, how much do you spend on entertainment a month, you know, anyway? Like I've said, we don't go to the movies. We don't really do anything entertainment-wise. I mean, if we want to watch a movie, we usually wait until it comes out, and then we just rent it for like $2 or $3, whatever it is on Amazon. I play WoW, and that's about it. Barry used to play WoW with me, and he doesn't anymore. He said he was gonna. Amanda stopped playing WoW. So those subscriptions, that's $30 right there for the two of them that will pay for this for me, you know, and that makes me feel a little greedy though that, you know, I'm getting more entertainment. But, you know, or if you look at weekly, you know, you're looking at like $8, you know, almost $9 a week. You know, do you spend that on bull crap anyway? So I don't know, you just have to make that decision yourself. But I think it's for the quality and for the entertainment value, and if you love a mystery like I do, I mean, I love it. It took me a couple hours yesterday to do it, on and off. Like, you know, I spent like an hour trying to figure out who got abducted, because you had to do a lot of the reading. Like I said, you had to read that pretty much that whole newspaper, and then go to the websites to anything that you saw. And then to solve the puzzles, that took me about another hour to solve the puzzles. So yeah, so it was about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 even, to get it done. And I had fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'm definitely going to stick with it, and keep doing it and support the company, because I just love it. I love it. So there you have it. It's, again, it's the Mystery Experiences Company that does it. And apparently they only do, there's the, try to get it closer so you can see. But and I'll put a link down in the description, but apparently there's only, you know, so many of these that they do a month. So, you know, if you want to do it, you need to go ahead and subscribe. So, but it was fun. I give it a high thumbs up. Again, if you like mysteries, and if you like to be the one to solve the mysteries, you know, to get involved in them and all that, which I love to do. So, yeah. So it was fun. All right, y'all. Well, I hope this wasn't too confusing. I feel like it kind of was, because I didn't want to give away the answers to anything. But again, it was really cool. Just to wrap it up, you know, you get your box, you get a letter, and well, I'm not even going into all that. Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed this video, and, you know, just go to their website if you want to get more information about it. But I highly recommend it if you can afford it, and if you really love to do mysteries, and if you like to do real world, real open time stuff. So, all right, y'all. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. And all my subscribers, you know I love you. All right, y'all. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.